Here, can you get this? You're the man.
Microphones down, please.
Microphones down, iPhones down.
Kyrie, you've been thinking about this moment for some time. Now that it's passed, the loss notwithstanding, how does it feel like to compete for performance from these guys?
It felt incredible. Been waiting to get started for a few months now. Kind of test our system against some other guys. Really just start the journey of just the goal of getting through 82 games healthy. So it's a great starting point. Obviously, you want to come out and get a win in front of our home crowd, but had another chance on Friday. We're gonna watch film tomorrow and just see where we can get better. Still a new development group for us. We missed some assignments tonight. We gave up 33 and 35 in the first and second quarter, respectively. And when you're playing like that against a team that plays off rhythm like Cat and Andrew, and then they get going down the stretch and they're running the same play over again. You just got to figure out a way to make adjustments, and as a team, we'll do that.
After a slow start, you guys found a rhythm in that third quarter. How vital in games like this, back and forth, and building a chemistry and finding the rhythm as a team?
They're important, but you don't want to get too high or too low. It's just one game. One of 82, so 81 more. Just keep knocking them down.
On the last play of the game, was there contact, or did you just slip, or?
I fell. I was in the process of making another move and just lost my footing, lost my balance, and somehow I got it back. And just got to get my elbow pointed at the rim. I had a better chance of making it. It was right a little bit, so just got tucking the elbow a little bit to have a better chance. But when you lose balance like that, you try to get your bearings really quickly, and that's what happened. So I give credit to him. Obviously, just losing my balance made a big difference in that.
What was that pregame speech like? You seemed to get emotional there. Why?
What do you mean?
The pregame speech, you said you kind of paused and had to compose yourself a little bit there, and said it just hit you. What was that like?
It was incredible, man. I think just 8 years, just being in different places, experiencing different things in NBA. A lot of ups and downs, and just to come to this moment today, to be here with my family, be here most importantly with my teammates. It just hit me beforehand, before the game. I wasn't trying to get too emotional or anything like that, but just a Jersey kid playing for his home team. It's nothing like it. It's been brewing since I was in 4th grade. I didn't know what was going to happen at this point or this age, but it's here, and I just want to take full advantage of it and just be happy, just be, have a sense of gratitude every time I step on the field, right at this uniform.
Kyrie, it's about the win, but what does it mean to you to get 50 in this situation, home debut with the Nets?
The job wasn't done, so that 50 just goes into just another few numbers that, it holds value, but not really when you don't get a win. So you want to come out and, play the game just with a rhythm, and we needed it in the first half and also in the second half for those guys. My teammates stepped up in major ways defensively, and obviously some missed opportunities underneath the rim or some open shots. So we'll knock them down and we'll just keep being aggressive. But none of that stuff matters unless you get a win. The race is to get as many wins as you can in an 82 game span, and put yourself in position down the stretch. So, like I said, we've got 81 more to go. And we just take it day by day.
Kyrie, it was an emotional night, but it was also the anniversary of your grandfather's passing. A moment you said kind of sucked some of the joy out of the game for you. After a big night and playing here at home, do you feel like some of that joy is back?
I just had to make a choice. Just coming into the locker room. Obviously my teammates were well aware with the coaches. I think most people were. So just had to make a choice just to be happy out there. My grandfather would only want it that way for me. So he was my biggest fan over when he was in Washington. And he was definitely in there tonight. So I felt him, and I know he's going to be with me on this whole entire journey this season and going forward.
Sorry, how would you describe the energy from the fans tonight?
Oh man, I think they were getting a little impatient just because they wanted some shots to go in. But I think, going back to what I said, I think yesterday, they just enjoy you playing hard and really dedicating yourself on both ends of the floor, making the right plays, and they enjoy excitement too. So we want to give a show and entertain, but at the end of the day, it's about winning ball games and executing down the stretch. And we just want to show them both ends that you can have fun playing basketball and also you can execute at a high level.
Kyrie, what was it about the matchup with Jeff Teague that you were able to take advantage of?
I mean, I just saw different bodies coming off the pick and roll. It wasn't just Jeff Teague. You know, getting downhill, shooting some threes. Just tried to stay aggressive, get other guys involved, and you know, we'll watch film tomorrow and we'll see some other opportunities when I'm coming off, and you see a lot of eyes on the basketball when I'm coming off my pick and roll. So a few back doors were open, a few bailouts also when I get up in the air. You know, just gotta be better executing-wise. Like I said, I'm just keep going back to that, because that's the difference between good and great teams is execution down the stretch, offensively and defensively.
What was working for you guys to be able to come back from down 18? What worked during that stretch?
Some desperation. You know, like we had no other choice. Otherwise, Kenny was going to kick us in the ass. He probably still going to kick us in the ass tomorrow, just for some missed assignments and some miscommunication. But we had no choice, and I just told the guys before the game, just opening night, jitters naturally going to happen. So just throw yourself in the game, be aggressive on the defensive end, and get out and transition and have some fun.
Now that you've finally gotten a chance to play where you want to play with the guys you want to play with, how motivated are you to maybe put the past behind you and kind of deliver on your own expectations and everyone's expectations? Just like for yourself, you know, you picked this team finally. You know, how motivated are you to put everything in Boston behind you and deliver, you know, maybe a title here at Brooklyn?
Well, I think that most of the time in my NBA career, I've had just a sense of impatience at times. You know, you want things to be right there in front of you. Like I said, it's been 8 years of being in different places. It's not about Boston, it's not about Cleveland, it's just about the experiences and the lessons I learned from them. And being there, being with some other great players and taking what I learned and just being grateful for what I did there and then moving forward. You know, I have an opportunity to be here for a few years and I'm nothing but excited. I got some guys that came with me, some guys that, you know, signed here on good faith and they believe in what we have going on here. Some young guys that have been developed since they got drafted, and just we want to see it through. So, you know, it's just exciting to know that, you know, we just have a little bit of longevity in here to get to know one another off the floor and then especially get better on the floor.
Kyrie,
Last one, guys.
what was your day like, Kyrie, and what was going through your mind on the way to the arena today?
I was just trying to play as cool as I could, you know. Really, it was going to be a tough day regardless. Yesterday was a little bit harder than today, just from talking to my grandmother, talking to my dad, talking to my sister. But today, like I said, I made a conscious choice when I woke up just to be grateful for the day and every day going forward. And like I said, he was there with me. And when you have guys like this where you come in the locker room and they're ready to, you know, protect you from anything and everything. You know, even when I missed my last shot, you saw my teammates run all the way down from the bench and surround just a bunch of love like we got you. And that's nothing, no better feeling than that, having, you know, your brothers come and pick you up. And I'm just looking forward to growing with them moving forward.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Kyrie.